Yo, hey, episode 135. Your boys are back. Great energy right off the bat. Victorious. What's really good?
You already know it, baby. We back. You know, we're gonna give you the latest and the greatest, as always.
Love it. Great energy. Episode 135, the Rib Pod. It's Wednesday, March 11th. St. Patty's around the corner. Happy birthday, my man Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Still birthday season. Always Eddie's birthday today.
Let's go,
So
baby.
shout out to homie Eddie. A lot of good stuff going on. We're gonna get through. Revs are in season right now. They just kicked off. Glory, Man United, fam.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum back.
Yeah.
NFL free agency going on. Of course, we're gonna tap into the wrestling streets. We're talking about maybe having a guest who's trying to talk squared circle action, fam. Bitcoin. You already know. We're here to talk about everything. Everything is on the table that we always talk about. Doing whatever the hell we want to do. Episode 135, Rip Pod. What's cooking with you, Victorious? Anything good to eat out lately? I know. I was just telling you I was cooking some chicken thighs that got fucked up in the air fryer.
Yeah. He said not juicy.
Nah, they were like they were like ash. They turned into ash, basically.
Gross, nasty.
That wasn't it. So,
Yep.
What's cooking with you, fam? Literally, figuratively. What's cooking?
Yeah. Not much, man. Just kind of like, just trying to wrap up this winter. You know what I'm saying? We got futsal. You know how it is, fam. Weekend, you kind of look forward to it. Monday through Friday, you know the drill. We're working, we're grinding. Weekend comes, what we're looking for? Yeah, futsal, soccer. So that, we'll tap into that in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, food-wise, I mean, damn, I always stumble on this one. But
Life-wise, fam.
Yeah,
I like the futsal update.
Yep. Yeah, life in general is good. Yeah. I mean, I would say if we're here, we out here, and that's all for the people to know. That we're here and we're live and we're well. So,
amen. Yeah, we're here on this Wednesday night, man. We usually try to turn this show around in a couple days, get a little thumbnail out there, so on and so forth. But yeah, man, a lot of good stuff going on right now. Victorious, I know, like we were just talking about some of the wrestling stuff that's going on. Birthdays going on. I know your boy's been playing basketball, back to playing basketball on Sundays. We got the soccer spring season coming up, you know what I'm saying, that we're coaching. I know you got that too, Victorious. Just, a lot of balls in the air, as always.
Yep.
Victorious, trying to spend that family time, trying to get that quality time with the family, of course.
Last episode, we were talking about Kendra's 39th birthday, going into the 40th next year. So good time. Think about it. It was about a month back we recorded. So we are back. 135.
Awesome. So let's get right into fam. Let's hop into some soccer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to get right into Manchester United, or we can even cover the Revs in like 2 minutes, because first of all, before
they suck.
I mean,
bottom line.
First of all, I was going to get into not even that they're 0-2 and like they had to cancel a game due to weather, and they're 13th out of 15 in the East. Diego Fagundes.
Oh yeah, good news.
So I just had to mention that real quick. I saw that on the Twitterverse on X that he was practicing or training with them, and then eventually he's going to be. I guess he's signing a 1-year deal, and he's going to be sticking around for I mean, come on. He's a MLS Cup winner at this point, fam. First homegrown player for the Revs. I know big fan favorite, obviously. I was mad they let him go.
For sure. Fan favorite. I mean, we're getting him back now, used parts about 6 years later. I mean, I'm hoping he can bring something. Obviously I like the veteranship and kind of being in there, and we'll take it. And, I like to think that this guy's got a good enough skill to be in competition for a place. So I mean, if there's any good news, Diego Fagundes, let's go. Pride of Lemons there.
Absolutely, you got to think he's definitely got a little bit of quality left. So he's got something.
I don't know if it's quite lemons there, but I think we're a little bit further out west.
I think that's right, fam.
Really?
I think you're absolutely correct. Yeah, I love that.
Wow.
Great recall right there.
Unbelievable.
Let's go.
Unbelievable.
So I saw that, so I had to mention that. But in general, Revs, just trash. I mean, they're moving. I think it's pretty official that they're moving eventually to Everett. 0-2 to start this season, 13th and 15th in the East. Just Bunskies. I'm not even looking at the roster yet. I mean,
Bunskies for real.
We're not even there at that level yet. But I do like to see Orlando City underneath us. They're actually in 15th out of 15. So shout out to those bums. My man Dustin. Shout out to C. Congratulations, Dustin.
Yes, sir.
So
We
it's
out
us
there,
and Nikki.
we're pedaling, we're pedaling, we're pedaling. So, yeah,
Um,
yeah, not good news for the Revs fan, but I guess, long season. I mean, we just starting, so we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, not a good start for the coach.
yeah, that's basically it, fam. But we don't have too much on that. But
Nope,
just wanted
nope.
to throw that out there. Saw Diego back. The roster, I think, is pretty much a bunch of the same guys we had. More to follow on the Revs, fam. Too early for that
More
right
to
now.
follow.
Too early for
Yep,
that right
wait.
now. Let's hop right
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
Prem, fam. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into something juicy right now. Speaking of,
Yeah.
not like those chicken thighs we had.
Yeah, not like those chicken thighs.
And then, like I
Yeah.
said, real quick, shout out to I'm gonna give it to you real quick, fam. But shout out to my man Ducey and Nikki, right? Congratulations, man. Just wanted to throw that in. Make
Oh
make
yeah.
make
Oh
that make that clear. You know what I'm saying? I know Orlando City. We mentioned it real quick, but shout out to those guys.
yeah, yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, fam. I'm just out here scrolling pictures in the background and I'm just looking at, United celebrations. Uh, you know, up until that Newcastle loss, not to, bury anything. It's just, the last result was a loss in Newcastle right at the death. I'll get into that in a little bit, but the run prior to that has been excellent. Their next game is against Villa, who's top of the standings, fam. But yeah, I mean, sitting in third, fam. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? To be fair,
Yeah,
but we're here
I'm
and
gonna share
it's
the
nice.
table here, victorious,
Yeah,
and yeah, we got Arsenal, City, and yeah, we see it right there.
yeah.
United, unbelievable, sitting in third. Seems like I don't want to count any chickens here. Still solid 8-9 games left here. Uh,
Oh, it's a chunk of the season. I mean, that's
um,
a lot of teams playing heavy teams too. Like United still got to play Liverpool, Chelsea. Again, we got Villa coming up. So,
it's
those are
literally
those are
like 20% of
yep.
the season left. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, versus again, all everyone kind of still got to play against one another. Arsenal, I mean, to be fair, it looks like they might get the job done, but I don't want to speak for that. That's a lot of points to. I just feel like there's been too many times we talked about these guys absolutely just blowing it. Man, there's no way. I mean, for your boy at the gas station, I'm sure he's praying, fam. Like
My man Kobe at the gas station.
you really are
Oh,
praying, fam. My
friggin'. What
gosh.
about Bam? Yeah, we'll talk about Bam and his 83 too. Speaking of
Yep.
Kobe,
Yep.
but yeah, fam. I don't know. I think you're right. I think Arsenal really does have it in them. I think
Yeah.
they've been knocking on the door, so it only
For
makes.
everything, for everything. Champions League. I mean, all they drew today to Leverkusen.
Oh yes, I
That was
saw that
actually
1-1. Yep, I saw that 1-1.
1-1. As we're in the soccer thing, we just touched on United. Their last loss was to Newcastle, 2-1. Again, now that we're here, I'll talk about it. But it's the second game this season that United has dropped points while being up a man. It happened versus Everton. It happened again today, and it happened early enough, and Everton was like the first half. This game, it was right before the half. I don't understand. And this comes down to, in my opinion, the team. Because we're talking two different results with two different coaches during two different times. So there's something about United not being able to play against like that low block, fam. When these teams play and they play like all them defenders playing, United has a real tough time breaking those teams. But when teams try to impress these guys, it's just like, nah, United playing on a little bit of a different level. So yeah, I don't know. Newcastle's in Champions League, so it's and they just drew to Barca, 1-1. So no slouch. But for United to lose, granted it was at Newcastle, yeah, this kid came off the bench and immediately made an impact. And yeah,
No,
I actually had a
I was just saying,
picture of him
must
up
have been a
here.
solid game. Must have been a solid game.
It was actually a great game. Even being down a man, obviously, as a United fan, you're sitting there, you're pushing for the goal, you're hoping for it. And yeah, the complete opposite happened. So that kind of sucked. And here it is. If it pulls up, there's this kid here that scored. Yeah, his name is Osula. Yeah. So from the Dutch, he's Dutch. And yeah, we'll probably be hearing more about him. I'm sure he'll be someone that people see, but yeah, not to get too heavy into that, but that was a hell of a strike. Took it down the right side, literally just cut in from the right to the left, swung it in, and man, while we're here, and I know I'm going on a rant, the goalie, it's like, I get the strike was great, but like, you got to know that shot's coming in, and how
Oh
do you not
man,
grab that?
fam, you know me with the goalies.
My
You ain't gonna
gosh.
tell me with the goalies, fam.
And I can't even really be complaining because he's been stellar this year, just really kind of like doing what needs to do. But sometimes I'm just like, as a goalie myself, I just want more,
What
But yeah,
what do you think,
that's.
fam? Great recap, by the way. But in general, I think Michael Carrick's the energy, the vibes there. They're really only playing for the Prem, right? That's all they got.
That's it. That's really it. I mean, that they literally have no
They got the
tournament
FA Cup going.
games. They got nothing, fam. They're literally out of all tournaments. It's
So
just Prem. Actually, after they play this Villa game, they don't play for like a month,
good,
bro.
good. Go get it. So what do you think about the bottom, Victorious? What do you think about the relegation situation?
Man,
No pun intended there, but I'm looking at like Spurs really going down. You
I
know,
was talking to Lucas the other day, like,
Wolves
and
looking to
granted,
play spoiler.
they got stomped. Tottenham got stomped there, but Tottenham could go down, bro. It could happen. I mean, I feel like West Ham's clicking at the right time. Tottenham's not clicking at the right time, and I feel like that could be the difference. I'm gonna swing up on the screen here. Nottingham. I mean, I trust Nottingham to actually pull out results over Tottenham. I actually trust for Leeds and Brighton to
Do you
also
see
pull.
Spurs form right there? The last five,
It's shit. It's all
five
red.
L's in a row.
As
Disgusting.
as blind as I am, I can definitely 100% be 5 L's. I mean,
Wolves doing a little, playing, messing about here with two W's, 6 points in the last two matches. But yeah, I think there's going to be a tight little race. Spurs have some bad vibes over there, and
yeah, I was just saying right now, they got trounced, fam, by Atletico like 5-2. So
in the Champions League,
there's just losses
where was
everywhere,
that
fam.
game?
That was yesterday.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
at Atletico, I want to say. Actually, I don't even know. Actually, they may have got stomped at their home ground,
I seen
fam.
some things saying like they want to get back in the championship anyway.
Oh, the championship. I thought you were going to say Champions League.
No,
You
back
got me. You
back in
got
the
me.
championship.
Yeah.
What else is cooking, fam? You hitting the Champions League up? What else is cooking around the soccer world? I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
we're saying right now, Man U, we're Prem. I mean, excuse me, Champions League.
oh, I'm gonna stick with it. I said it last episode. I'll say it again. I like third place. I trust in the team. The fact that they're not gonna have any tournament games. I'm hoping they can rest their bones, get any guys that are injured or injury prone, healthy, and yeah, just rolling. And yeah, I trust them to finish third. That I don't even. I'd like to say I would put a bet on it, and I just might. But yeah, I feel confident enough with that. Yep.
I like that. All
Yep.
right, let's keep it moving then. I got a little Champions League action. I got leg two up of some action going on. You mentioned the Arsenal situation against Leverkusen, but yeah, we have some games coming up. That's next week, fam. So
Yeah, next week. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Villa and United. I mean, that's literally that's 3 and 4.
yeah, so
So if we're
just
talking
the
about
Prem.
United,
Yeah.
yeah, just the Prem. I mean, there's some Champions League stuff that just went down this week. I don't know when those second legs are going to happen, but I think that was all the results from Champions League. PSG over Chelsea, Leverkusen, tied
Oh, that's
Arsenal.
a
I would
tasty
say,
matchup, fam. At 10 o'clock on Sunday.
which one is that? What
United
is it?
Villa.
Oh, yeah. That's
Is
what I'm
that at
saying.
Old Trafford?
I don't quite know, to be fair.
We're gonna find out right meow.
Yep, find out.
This game is gonna be at Old Trafford.
Yeah, I love it. I mean,
So let's go. That could be a
yeah, and
huge point.
honestly, yeah, Villa got us at the beginning of the year this year. They also had us when we, again, not a Carrick team, but yeah, I'm sure that teams will be studying that Newcastle film around how to kind of beat United. You know,
Tough form
uh,
for the villains. 2-0 at the
yep.
Wolves. Ugh, nasty
Oh,
loss.
that's one of the most dangerous, fam.
Yep.
That's the stuff. Even Newcastle going into that Newcastle game, they weren't in the greatest form, but the way I looked at it was that they were looking at their schedule, seeing Manchester United, Barcelona, turn the fuck up, and they did. You know what I'm saying? They
No,
literally
that's
got
fair.
out with
That's
a
fair.
result. and they tied. So that's the way I kind of look at sports in general.
Great match to look forward to. And if they grab that 3 points, it's gonna go a long way.
That'll be huge.
Gonna go
I'll
a
even
long
take
way.
the tie. I'll even take the tie.
Take the 1 point for sure. We just don't want to lose at home. Boy, oh boy, that'll be gross.
No.
Fam, we got to switch gears right now. We can talk real quick. Jason Tatum, what do you think about him coming back?
Love it. I mean,
South number 2 seed in the East. I mean, I don't really see anybody kind of throwing. I think Cavs are the 1 seed. Who's the 1 seed? Either way, I don't see anybody.
Pistons.
My bad. Yep, I don't see anybody kind of no big dogs. So it's like, it's kind of there for the taking. You think Tatum's doing the right thing?
Yeah, he is. I mean, and considering what he's been looking like, or at least does he only play that one game?
I think maybe 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, either way, that first game that was enough for anyone to say, okay, if you're not treating this any bigger than what it needs to be, and this is the way I'm sure he wants it, it's just that was the way they anticipated it. No minutes restriction, just kind of going out there playing, getting what you got to do, and get the result. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
that's
like
it, bro. Recover.
It's great.
On to the next one. Ice up.
I don't even know. Don't overthink it. He's back. That's it. It's no different than when we won a championship. He's back.
Missoula. Your boy Bam put up 83 yesterday. 83 points, 43 free throws out of that 83. It was like a weird hack fest, bro. Just so nasty, Victorious. I don't know what you think about that real quick, but give me your thoughts on that, fam. Did you see any highlights, or you catch any of it?
I did, honestly. 83? I was kind of in my show over the last 20, 18 hours or whatever. I didn't realize this actually happened. But when you actually broke it to me, and then I'm looking at this picture right here. These dudes are celebrating like this man won. They won the championship.
Come on,
what is this?
Give me a break.
Versus the Wizards. I mean,
bro.
Absolute disrespect to Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? You beat rest in peace, Kobe.
Why are they doing like that?
You know what I'm saying? But that's disrespectful. They should have stopped it at 80.
Nasty work. So just wanted to highlight on those real quick. We got the Players Championship coming up in golf and PGA, fam. That's going on in Florida. So that's going on TPC Sawgrass. Check that out. We got the DraftKings joint going on. So make sure you try to get in that. What else we got cooking, fam? Oh, let's hop right into wrestling.
Yeah, we need to.
Chamber happened. We had some results there. Things went down there. So there's been a SmackDown, Raw. Things have happened there.
It's moved quickly, honestly. It's already been spicy.
We always say that with the wrestling world too, Victorious. Whether you're plugged in or not, it keeps moving.
Oh, it doesn't stop. It's that novella.
You can hop off the train.
Hospital,
you can hop back on the train. All good. Train's gonna keep going down the tracks.
Yeah, I literally hopped off the tracks 2003, picked back up on it heavy 2017. I mean, it's a big, and yeah.
Fam, talk to me about Cody getting this belt back from Drew.
The popular opinion across the board is people don't like it. I have a 9-year-old son and he loves Cody Rhodes, and I can't help but to right, kind of somewhat be a part of that energy. And to be fair, honestly, this country's going through a tough time, fam. I feel like Cody Rhodes might be the actual hope for some of these people, fam.
I love that.
So maybe
we don't have hope. What do we have? What do we have?
What do we have, fam? So
sheesh.
Especially some Scottish guy coming in, fucking thinking he's gonna take over. So so yeah. Honestly, I'm actually here for Cody. People may or may not agree. I'm here for it. I think the dude is a great worker. I think over time you're gonna see shades of Cody, not quite full bad, but I think we're just kind of starting to see sort of just kind of not necessarily the start of something new, but I see something kind of brewing for Cody in a different direction outside of just your traditional American boy. It's not to say that he's going to lose that gimmick, but you'll start to see more attitude.
A little heelish.
Yeah, and like I said, not quite heel, but just enough. Maybe seeing a little bit more blood.
That's just
my take on it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not. I feel like Drew gets done dirty, and then sometimes I think about there's some kayfabe stuff where I saw he was maybe shooting a movie, or he's gonna be part of like the Highlander stuff. So like they don't want to
Oh
draw him
yeah,
into a
yeah,
big
yeah,
angle. So like
yeah.
some of that stuff, I'm like, I hate even hearing some of that shit. But yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna hit you with a couple names, a couple things real quick. Give me your quick thoughts, fam. All right, or give me your update or
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you feeling on it. And we'll kind of go some rapid action here.
yeah. Hit me with it.
Danhausen, fam. Danhausen.
I'm a big fan. You are cursed. So I'm a fan. Hated it at first. I thought the intro was shit. I thought the timing of how they built it up. They could have, or maybe that's the way it needed to be. You kind of build up to be this crazy thing for everyone to have this shitty expectation for him to kind of make you laugh. And if you haven't been laughing a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah, you've been missing it for sure.
You are cursed.
And I think you're right. It was almost like that weird introduction, that build up, and then like that weird. That was it. That was
Yeah.
actually it. And I'm not even sure I got that. And they probably didn't even get that. But that actually worked. It was so bad
Yep.
that it
It
worked.
was so bad it made you be like,
And
how fucking bad? Like you almost want to see if he's gonna crash. And to be honest with you, I feel like every time he's genuinely made me
he's been
he's
doing his
genuinely made
thing.
me laugh.
He's been doing it.
Yeah,
I want to hate on him. I actually want to hate
same.
on him, but he's been doing his thing.
Absolutely. I want to see him wrestle now, though. I want to see him
sure.
do something, but they're teasing it.
Speaking
though,
of, give me your quick thoughts on the Jade Rhea angle.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like just, I guess, two beefy women. I mean, yeah, let's go. I just want to see Jade give us a good wrestling match, and I think she's ready for it. And honestly, let's go, Jade.
Give me the scoop on Mello, fam. Where you at with Mello? Where we at? Let's go.
I was really thrown off with that big Mexican, but he did the job. That big Mexican was fast. It started
Wow.
off, like you said, a little, but overall, yeah, let's go. I mean, at some point,
Wow.
it's gonna have to end, and I hope he gets into Mania.
I forgot about
Let's
El
go,
Hijo de
Mello.
Dr. Watson Jr., fam.
Bam. El
Unbelievable.
Hijo de Dr. Wagner
Dr.
Jr.
Wagner.
Whatever. Yo,
It was
it's like,
Dr. Wagner.
this guy sounds like he's like
he
sounds
had
like
the
a
big
foot doctor.
ponytail, and he had like the
Yeah,
long
yeah,
hair.
yeah.
That was
His
that was
mask,
rugged. It came together rugged to start, but it actually ended up being a good match.
I thought this dude is dude's big, bro.
Yeah, that worked out well. That guy was
That
a
dude's
luchador.
big.
That was funny. Fam, CM Punk, where you at with Punk?
Yeah, I mean, Phil better watch his mouth. That's all I gotta fucking say.
Wow, that's it. That's it,
This
fam.
guy, nah. I mean,
That's good. That's good. I love that.
I mean, I almost want to just end it on that. He better watch his fucking mouth.
How about AJ Lee, fam? How about piggyback with AJ Lee?
Nah, Bailey better sit on her face.
She did win that match. There's a little gauntlet thing, right? She did win that little gauntlet thing.
If we're talking about, AJ Lee and the fake crazy gig, like Bailey been on some crazy stuff, so she might have to give you more of the real modern crazy stuff versus like whatever the hell she's doing.
Awesome, fam. Yeah.
AJ Lee, that is.
Quick little, you know what I'm saying? Get in there, get in and out. What do you think about anything else going on? There's so many storylines, Victorious. Things to look forward to for WrestleMania. That's going to be like a month away here, coming up. I don't know if you even want to get it, go into the deep end with AEW or something like that, fam. But where are you at, Victorious? What's the rest of the wrestling scoop? We'll talk about Bitcoin price maybe for a little bit here at the end, or anything else you want to get into, fam.
I would say for AEW, and I'll give him a minute here. My brother has called me a few times convincingly saying like, you gotta watch it, Vic. You gotta watch it. We're sitting here Wednesday night. I know what's going on right now, and I didn't get to watch it tonight. But yeah, I mean, he keeps dropping all these names and names that I actually somewhat like respect. Like I do like Kenny Omega. I do like Will Ospreay. But, there's just not enough that's really drawing me to it. I don't know. It's just not it's not commercial enough for me, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a commercial ass dude.
Nah, fam, it's good to know what you like. It's good to know what you don't like. So in general,
I don't mind a little rugged, but
no, I think in general that Mellow match, that's like as rugged I want to get. Watching Lyra is as rugged as I want to get. Liv looking unbelievable. Liv looking splendid.
I
God damn.
mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, this is
Oh,
she
I
could
mean,
walk into a room.
respectfully, always respectfully.
No, of course, respectfully, but I don't care. You could be in a boardroom, you could be doesn't matter. She walks in a room, bro. We
Yeah,
all turn him,
it's a
bro.
lot of
We all
attention.
turn him. It's a lot of attention, bro. It's a lot of what they call
Or
aura.
aura. Fam, what else
Oh,
you
there
want to
she
talk
is.
about? Anything else that you're looking forward to? Any matches? Any matchups? Any angles? Give me the last 60 seconds here. In the wrestling world,
Uh,
man.
I'm looking at a picture right now with Finn on the ground. Finn needs to get his revenge on JD and the Judgment Day. I don't know how that's going to play out, but something's got to play out at Judgment Day with this Judgment Day angle. And I don't know if it's going to go to Mania, but we'll see. So we talk a lot about the Judgment Day. I got a Judgment Day sweater. I was actually looking for it. I was trying to wear it for tonight, but shout out Judgment Day. We'll see where that goes.
Yeah, so Finn and that whole Finn is such a weird wrestler because he should be working for like the U.S. Championship title, like that whole. He should be
Yep,
working on that
I agree.
situation.
I agree.
I think that's more his. I don't know if he can mess with like, CM Punk stinks, but like, it should be, Obafemi type, Trick William type. Those are the champion type. Brock Lesnar types.
Yep.
But no, that angle is going to be fun to see how it works out.
How about Sami Zayn type?
Oh my God, he's terrible, fam. I despise Sami
He
Zayn.
his stock has gone down tremendously in this house.
Yeah, he's a bum. He's a bum.
He's like he's like a fucking really shitty altcoin.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely. That's basically what he is. He's fucking. Yeah, you're trying to ditch that out. You're trying to foist him on somebody. Like, yeah, I don't want this.
He's a fucking altcoin. He's like he fucking peaked real high at one point and dropped the fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not. And if he, I mean, you got to think like him.
Respectfully, again, I know he still kind of strikes the crowd, and it's whatever, but it's just like too much bitching.
No,
Sorry, sorry, Sammy.
Kristen was probably like the only one who liked him in this house, and it's really she liked his music only. Like she like, oh, he's bringing some energy, because some people have like the dark music, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she was like, oh, he's
Right,
bringing
right.
some energy. I was just like, all right, sound, I can get with that, but like, nah, he's a bum. He's a bum.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. We talk about the music. Lucas's buddy was over the other day, and we happened to be watching a little wrestling, and clearly you could tell when kids haven't watched it. He was glued, fam, and
Yeah, it's the best.
he was definitely a fan of Rhea. Definitely was like booed to Jade. Really based off the music. He really liked Rhea's music. He liked the intro. He's like, yeah, that really hit. Like, and Rhea got electric. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then it was
That's
just funny,
really
just two different blends.
That's really if you never heard these guys cutting a promo, obviously, and that's the first thing that grabs you.
Yep.
Literally the
Oh,
music.
1000.
So I'm
Yep.
thinking back to when we were kids, you know what I'm saying? Like that
Oh,
Heart Foundation
100%.
music. When you heard that Heart Foundation.
Bro, imagine these kids got it so good these days. They just got to go on Spotify and press play, bro. We'd have to do to like hear
What?
Bret Hart's music or Shawn Michaels music back in like the 90s, bro. You'd have to kill for that, bro. Have to probably look at a few like scribble screens or something.
Nah, wrestling in a good spot right now. We've been watching it and we've been pretty much keeping up to date. We're watching SmackDown like on Saturday morning, like where right now it takes us like the week to get through Raw, which is fine.
It's true.
And now it takes us.
Yeah, but SmackDown's like 3 hours though.
Yeah, SmackDown like 3 hours, but like, yo, we'll post up like started early on a Saturday morning.
Weekend we got time for.
Yep, maybe it's 2 sessions or whatever, but wrestling in a good spot right now, Victorious. We've been playing. These guys played some 2K6. Linked up with my man Kirk recently.
Wow.
Linked up with my brother Kirk, Festa, Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Great game.
Ladies all got together. We got together. The kids got together. You know how we do it. These guys were playing 2K, all getting all up in the business, man. Good to see those cats. Of course, as always, my brother. What else, fam? Bitcoin. What do we got for a price? 71. I saw.
Floating, 70. We're floating between 69 and 70, something like 72. If we can blow past 72, people might,
accumulation
pull a little
phase.
Back. Yeah, the drill. They might go up, but it's like, listen, man, just DCA.
Yep. That's all we're doing. Great chance to stack up. Market's actually in a weird place. I don't even know, fam. Inflation.
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
Yeah, it is wild. It is. But at the end of the day, I guess if you kind of know what you know about whatever asset you feel is going to be the one that's going to go up, you genuinely feel that whatever play you're in, and everyone should know what play we're on. It's that, yeah, through these crazy times like this, it's like this is when these things can fucking also like go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Zoop, like
Yes,
you
it's so true.
whoop. Like like
Sometimes these
when
things.
the world needs it, and we all know what the world needs.
Well, and you got to
So
think too, like Bitcoin's it's like a 16, 17-year-old asset, 17
it's
year
a
old,
baby.
literally
It's a baby.
17-year-old thing.
Yeah.
Gold and
Very,
these things
very
have been around for thousands of years. I
it's the
mean,
golden child,
the dollars
17, 18 years old doing
ridiculous.
special things, fam. It's like
Episode 135, yo. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. If you're still rocking with us 30
yes.
minutes in here, we appreciate you, man. Me and
Hell yeah.
Victorious and I getting down. That's how we've been
Come
doing
on,
it,
man.
fam.
Yeah, 100%.
World Cup
4
year.
years, 5 years.
World Cup year
World
going
Cup.
on. Don't sleep on that. I think Foxboro, they're having some issues. Like, I don't know,
Yo, what's up
getting
with this?
things
They're not paying
approved.
this. It's like, oh my gosh,
Yo,
is
dotting the
Mexico
I's and
gonna is
crossing the
Mexico
T's.
is what's going on with Mexico? Does Foxborough have the funds? Like, I literally saw 2 different things on X. It was like people from Mexico being like, we're gonna have it, everything's fine, and then Foxborough's like, and the next thing it's like, we don't know if we can pay our officials. I'm like, what world am I fucking living in?
Craziness, bro. World Cup 2026, yo. It's officially
Let's
here.
go.
Mayhem is fucking here. So it's
It
officially here.
is.
Fam, again, we rocked it like we always do. Appreciate everyone sticking with us. Keep DCAing. Not
That's it.
financial advice, but yeah, keep
Not
DCAing. Shout out again to my man Eddie. Happy birthday, 43, I think. 43 sounds about right.
43
That's
young.
what we're turning this year. I'm 42, so
Holy
this is our
shit.
43 year.
Actually, you guys are getting
Thankful.
a little. You get a little old. But
Thankful to God,
thankful
yo.
for sure.
Like I said,
For
still
sure.
playing
For sure.
basketball on Sundays, man. My homie the other day, he said, "Yo, Hav, you're the MVP so far." I was like, "Whoa,
Yo, wow. Yo, those
man."
are honestly, when you hear those words, I
Yo, he
mean, not
said,
that you know
"Yo,
how it
I'm
is.
here
It's like,
telling you
how
right
you
now.
say,
I felt like a champ when he said that." I was like, "Wow."
you're like, I don't need to hear those words, but like,
Yo, he could have been busting my
it's
balls,
nice
but
to
he didn't
hear.
say it to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to these guys on Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? So,
I felt good for you, so I can only imagine how good it felt on a Sunday morning after being a little sore,
sore until like Tuesday or Wednesday. Crikeys. Looking forward to this nice weather. Winter breaking, fam. We made it.
Man, get me the fuck out
We
of
had
here.
a little snow. I put the snowblower video. Got a lot of views on there on the YouTube.
Wow.
So yeah, make sure you check that out, man. Keep supporting the boys. We're gonna be back, of course. Victorious. That's how we always do it.
Yeah.
Episode 135. You got any last shout outs, fam, on this Wednesday night?
Yeah, man. Shout out to you know what I'm saying? Night Fury. Shout out to the boys. We're gonna be going into our last game this upcoming weekend. Good luck to all the teams. Good luck to Henry, RFA. All the teams that we see out there, the ISCs.
Oh, for sure. All the teams we rock with.
Whoever, all healthy, friendly competition, all folks that we see.
See Maddie out there, they're getting the camp registrations going.
All the camps are coming out now. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm hearing all these mothers in the office talking about all these camps. They're all mad that they don't get their daughters and sons. I heard about 3 mothers today in the office, real upset that they didn't get into I didn't get into camp, whatever. I'm like, oh man, get me out of here.
Get out of here, yo, fam. Great way to leave, fam. Yo, BTC, JAV, VIC.
Let's go.
Peace.
DCA.